Hi, it's Nika. Welcome back to my channel and another episode of DIY Christmas themed embellishments. And today I am making tags. Tags are one of my favorite things to use on projects. You can use them on anything from snail mail to flip books to your project life. But for these, I will be using them in my December daily album. And most of the stickers that I'm using come from the Target Dollar Spot sticker books or the Target sticker books from the Christmas section in the back. I will leave a link. I did a haul of everything I got from Target and most of the things that I will be using. And now I'm just going to add a brad to this little tag. And I am going to use a rivet setting tool. I have had these forever. I think you can find them on Amazon. I will leave a link to them. But one end has like I guess a hammer or something, and the other end has a little hole. And this was a layered tag, but I decided to cut it to a single tag. I didn't want it to flip open. But the first thing I did, I punched a hole with one side of the tool, and then you turn it over and pull the, I don't know what other word, you just pull it and it flattens that little brad out. I'll do a close-up later. And this next one, this is another one of those. This is a to and from tag from another one of those Target. This one wasn't a sticker book. It was from like just a set of gift tags. And I am just going to put another sticker over that to and from. And that little sticker says joy, I think joy to the world or something. But I am going to place it on some foam tape. I'm just going to put some foam tape on the back and cover that to and from right up. And you can use this little technique like the tags you see in the store, or, you know, just cover that to and from up with anything and you have a multi-purpose tag. Most of these stickers I did go through and I cut them out ahead of time. I just cut them off of the backing just so it will be easier once I got started. Like once I cut all the little pieces up, I can see, you know, where I can use them on different projects. And I'm challenging myself because I didn't buy a kit this year, a December daily kit. So I'm just challenging myself to see how many things like I can make from these little Target Dollar Spot items and some other little items. And this one is just a little layered tag. I layered that little polar bear and put that ho ho ho. I think these stickers come from that Target. It was like a DIY stationery kit. So I cut up the different little stickers, different little bits of papers, and I'm just making things with them. And just adding some glitter and a little bling to them, making them my own style. And I am using the glue I'm using. It is the Scotch tacky glue, and the side of that sticker was exposed, and I don't want it to stick to everything because I'm going to put these in my little box once I finish. So I didn't want it sticking to everything. And I'm adding another brad to the top of this one, or at least I attempted to add a brad, but I used the wrong one because they do come small, medium, and large. I used the wrong one, and you'll see it's the wrong size. So the brad just didn't stick. It'll fall out, but I may go back and I don't know, I can always find some ribbon to put in that little hole. And then for this one, I was really excited to use this little gingerbread man. This year my son is obsessed with gingerbread man. He loves gingerbread. He said he wants us to make an army of gingerbread men. I'm like, you know what, we'll just try a few. So I'm really excited. I really want to make sure I use this one in my album, and I'm just layering like that little pink Christmas tree. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but this little gingerbread man has a bite taken out of his head. And I thought that was really cute. So I'm just layering up all those different stickers. Oh, and I was telling you about this glue that I'm using. This is the Scotch tacky glue, and I am using extra glue because I do find anytime I use glitter paper, the glue tape does not stick. Like, it may stick for a few minutes, but it'll come loose eventually. So I am using extra glue. And that little sticker says, "Oh snap," and I am just going to put it on some foam tape and layer it right at the top. And I am adding like another little extra piece of foam tape. The stickers in the Target, in the dollar spot books, are really thin. So if you do use foam tape, you have to make sure you get all the corners, because if you don't, like, they will, I know, the corners will kind of fold around and you'll be able to see where you put the foam tape. So that's why I'm adding so much foam tape. And I'm just adding another little brad to this tag, and I may go back later and find some skinny ribbon to put in the little holes. And this tag is going to be kind of simple, because that background, that paper came from, it was like a 9x11 envelope that I found at Marshall's, and I did cut those envelopes down. I cut them down to Project Life size cards to put in my album. So I wanted to keep this tag kind of simple, mainly because, I don't know, that background is kind of busy, and I really wanted to make a tag with that background so it'll match my album. And I was trying to decide what color brad to add. I have, one is gold, and I think instead of the gold one, I added a copper tag. And I'm not using anything, like, it's just a piece of paper on my desk. Not using anything special under this tool. So that's why it's taking me a few times to punch it, because I don't want to, it will punch a hole in your desk. So you should use, I don't know, some type of self-healing mat underneath. But I was too lazy to find my mat, so I'm just punching it right on my desk. And it shouldn't be too bad, because my desk is already dinged up a bit. But if you have a new desk, or if you have a nice craft area, you may want to put something underneath it. Now this next tag, I already know I wanted to use all of these pink and black little pieces, because I do have a pink and black page in my December Daily album. So this tag, it didn't quite come out like I wanted it to, but I'm trying to stick to the theme, because I want to make sure that I'm able to use this in my album. And if you want to see the pages in my December Daily, I did upload that. I'll leave a link. But basically, I did a different color for every 2 days of my album for my foundation pages. But other than that, my pages are pretty simple. And now I want to add this tag, well, this little flag. I want to put it kind of like a ribbon, but I'm just marking where to put the glue. Because once I glue it down, I do want to add a brad on top of it. And this is my little pack of brads that I'm using. You can see I have a few different colors. And once I added that black brad, I felt like something was missing. So I don't know, enamel dots always complete. I don't know, for me, they always complete the project. And those aren't enamel dots. It's actually, I don't know, I found it at Tuesday Morning. It's like a puffy, I don't know, a puffy sticker. It's puffy stickers, but they look like enamel dots. And one wasn't enough, so it needed like a pink dot to complete this. So at first I was not liking this tag, but I don't know, I feel like the enamel dots just pulled it all together. Here is a close-up of my tags, and I hope you are enjoying this little series. I have a few more little projects to do. Let me know in the comments which tag was your favorite, and also what DIY projects you are working on this December. And I will see you guys next time. As always, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.